Welcome on in. If you are new to me, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. This is a TikTok replay. So if you're watching this on the Y of the T, usually we go live on TikTok Thursday nights and Sunday nights. But right now we're doing a challenge in June where we have to go live for every day of the week. So if you want to catch us live on the TikTok. All right, I'm going to share this out because I am live. Yeah. Share it out to our friends. See who we got. Who can we share it to? How is everybody? Woo. Hello, Jewels. Welcome on in. Guys, welcome. Hey, Miss Kimmy. How are you? We are here for our hour today, doing our shucking things. So if you guys are new to me, my name is Jill. We shuck oysters for pearls. I'm okay, Kimmy. How are you? How are you? Cowichan, hello. I grew up on the island. So I shuck oysters. We find gorgeous, gorgeous pearls, just like these ones that you can then have set in jewelry. We have a variety of jewelry on the site, and every full price jewelry setting also comes with a complimentary oyster for the number of pearls. So this one would come with one. This one has 2 pearls in it. It would come with 2 oysters. We also have pearl drops, which can have jewelry in it. We just found this ring the couple nights ago. So it can have jewelry in it. It can have these little charms in it. It can have twins, triplets, all sorts of things. So you never know what you might find. But yeah, we can play games. We also have trays. So trays are like buying in bulk. We have trays of 3, 5, 10, and 20. You can also buy singles. And then you can also play games. So you can get a little bit of everything. Codes to the site. You can get pearl drops. You can get oysters. Somebody dropped me 2 numbers in the comments, 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Welcome in, you guys. Ooh. Last night when I closed off my lab, there was 14 in here. And I haven't gotten to that yet. It's supposed to start with the number you end with. At least that's what we hear. 6 and 9. 3, 6, 9. Deck she fine. Ooh, welcome in, guys. All right, I'm going to put 1 down and 1 up. So I'm starting with a 3. The goal of this game is for you to get a higher number than me. But don't worry, around here, guys, your games are always going to get you the same value, whether you win or don't win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did ya? I know you've been having a hard time lately. I'm sorry. All right, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's a 3. So you have 13. We could tie here, or you could sweep it and winner. Let's see. You got a 3 and a 5. I had 8. You had 13. You would have gotten yourself 2 pearl drops. Now, had I had the higher number, you would have gotten yourself a pearl drop and an oyster. So, like I said, same value. She got your mind off everything. Good. Good. It's good to have friends like that, you know, you can see in person and just vent everything to. Because it's great to be online, right? Like, I love being online, but sometimes it's not the same type of vent session. You really need that, like, vent session, you know? It's been a while since I've had a good one of those. Although I have been going to breakfast with a couple of my friends sometimes. So that's been fun. I go with one of my friends when either on the weekend or when she has a day off work. And then the other one will, her kids all go to school. So she's at home all day. So it's easy peasy. I got Kimmy. I should show you my deck. I got most of my deck furniture built yesterday. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just like salted myself enough yesterday or what, but I did not stop yesterday. I had about a 25-minute lay down, like rest, which is unheard of for me. So, with my health issues. Look at it! So I put the 3 pieces in the front together. That back piece came together. It's actually separate. And then I already had the little carpet. I need to get a couple more pillows out of my garage, outdoor pillows, because the backs cushions are horrible, but the bottom cushions are lovely. And then this lid opens up, but it's like the perfect height for like a footstool. So we got a table and a footstool and 2 chairs. I love it. You know, Kimmy, and I moved them by myself, and then I came live. I washed my little one's hair. Thank you for the rose, Maya. So I really overdid it yesterday. I don't do readings, but I can give advice. I'm a mom of 4. But yeah, so I did not stop. So I was amazed. Well, I'm in Canada. I think Ancestor was the UK and Denmark, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I was adopted, so it's kind of a tough question. Now, I have done a 23andMe, but it just kind of tells me the area. I haven't done it to connect with anybody. That is not on my to-do list right now. But yeah, maybe one day I'll tell you all the stories about all my adoption stuff. Some of them I can tell. Some of them I just don't talk about. Hello, Marianne. Welcome in. So where are my tweezers? We got all these pretty pearls. I had another pretty pearl in here, but I got taken for a different setting last night. Guys, if there's any color pearls you want to see up close, let me know. Oh, that's kind of pretty though. And we can show you. I have all sorts of pearls. All sorts of colors. We have all sorts of jewelry. I have a feeling, hello Erin, welcome on in, that it's going to be slow today. How slow can you go? But that's okay, we just got to get our hour in. This weekend, we're hoping that, with PearlCon going on, it's going to be a good weekend, but we'll see. We will see. Oh. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. If anybody is looking for a certain color pearl, let me know. Our pearls are cultured, so they are farmed. But so are 99% of the pearls in the world, including like Tiffany's and all the big jewelers. Now they are grown in color irritant baths, so that's how they get their colors. So it's a really fun process, but yeah. They are absolutely stunning, triple grade A quality, and we have professional jewelers on site that will set them for you. Most of our jewelry is 0.925 sterling silver with high quality CZs to keep everything super affordable. Anything new, Kimmy? Other than, just making it through the craziness. I really love this super pale pink. I love it. I like it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. I'm not singing today very well. Apparently. Pearl on the run. I just like to run away. I do have some gorgeous rainbows all set up, you guys, if you're looking for one or more. We have some bracelets and necklaces that will take a whole bunch of pearls. I really like this one. We did this one last night. We found the pearls for the one in the front. Love it. So if you guys are interested, just let me know. You can get in at wickedpearls.ca, or you can also check out my profile. Tap, go to that clicky thing. Yeah. I'm tired. If you're new to me, welcome. Hi. We like to talk a little bit about everything. We do have bracelets. Love them. We have pendants. We have cages. We have a clearance section, and the clearance section can also be stacked with our pearly deals. So if you buy 2 items, you use code SAVE20, 3 items, SAVE25, and 4 items, SAVE30. It's actually 4 or more, you'd save 30. Now, if you use those codes and you buy a piece of jewelry, you will not get your free oysters. So you just have to watch on what you're using the codes on, but they do work on the clearance section, guys. And there was a couple of these left. I'm making mine into earrings. I have one now, but I'm getting the second one. And then what other ring? Oh, everybody has been loving this ring. It's called the Aspen, and it is in the clearance section. Yes, it's Christmas, but we got to plan ahead. Christmas in June, so that when it comes November, we can start wearing our rings and our earrings. Love it. Love it. Also, we've been doing soya roulette. It's been really, really fun. So these are soyas. They are pearls, and they get mounted on like a little charm chain. And so you're at school. How are you? Hopefully my kid's at school too. So you can add these to necklaces, bracelets, charm bracelets, all sorts of things. You can add them to stud earrings if you get 2 the same color. You can add them inside your cages because the thing is small enough, so you can do a little bit of everything with them. So people have been buying their soyas full price with the free oyster, and then whatever they shuck is going straight in the soya. So it's kind of fun that way. How are you doing, girl? Hello, Bonnie. My kid says that she's not going to school tomorrow if she gets all her work done today. She stayed up till 3 a.m. doing her homework last night, which she had ample time to do, but she did it. She got it done, and then she said for motivation that if she gets all her stuff done, tough mom, but I'm not going to school tomorrow. I was like, well, it's hard to argue with that one, because tomorrow's her last day anyway, so I think. The high school and the elementary are so completely different. Even the middle school is different. So I don't know. The high school kids, I just trust my high school kids to know what's going on. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Let's try some high-low. Somebody give me 2 numbers, 1 through 10. We'll try some high-low. This is one of our games you can find on our website, wickedpearls.ca. It takes you directly to my shopping link, and if you buy anything on there, you come back here and say casted a spell. Ooh, I will check out my back office and we'll get you all shucked up. Somebody, I need 2 numbers. Please. 2 numbers, 1 through 10. If you're outside the room, come on in, say hi. I don't bite hard. 2 numbers, 1 through 10. Just drop them in the comments. I promise. There we go. 3 and 8. 1 to 2 and 3. Okay, that's a queen, Kimmy. Is your next card going to be higher than a queen or lower than a queen? Aces are low in all of our games. Kings are high. Hello, guys. If you are new, we do ship worldwide. I'm lower, she says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It was lower. We do ship worldwide. I am located in Canada. This is my job. I work for a company called It's Pearl Time. They are located in Orlando, Florida. The owner and CEO is the sweetest. She is a single veteran mother, and she always has her company looking out for us. So, yeah. It's been the most fun job I've had in a long time. I've been here like 1.75 years, like almost 2 years I've been doing this, and it is so much fun. You guys don't have to do lives, but I can teach you all about doing lives. You don't have to build a team. You get a paycheck. Like it's fun. But right now we are only hiring in the US. We are not hiring in Canada at the moment, but I will put you on a wait list if you are interested for Canada, because who knows if it might open up again. So welcome in. Let's do some Pearl Off. It's another game. So somebody can play with me. I will lay the cards out because there's a bit of woo, that bridge did not work. That's okay. I didn't know how to do a bridge until I started this job, actually. And then I used to sit on live just practicing. It still wasn't a very good one. All right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your guys' hand. Whoever wants to play. This is my hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then somebody let me know which, this is the pickup and this is the discard pile. Somebody tell me which one you want to flip to keep. 1, 2, 3, or 4. The first one is flip to keep. Oh, it's a heart. I'm like, sometimes I see things on the screen and I can't figure out what they are. Like, what is showing up today? What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one do you want to flip? And then this is my hand. The goal of this is kind of like golf. You want the lowest number possible. Hello, guys. Welcome on in. This is called Pearl Off. So somebody let me know. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one should I turn? Turn. Somebody play with me, please. I feel pathetic begging. I do. It doesn't cost you anything to just have fun. Just have fun. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Ooh, you're starting with a 4. All right, that's good. I'm going to choose 2. Ooh, I am also starting with a 4. All right, Kimmy, what are we going to do? 1, 2, or 3? You can take the 2. Hello, Alexis. Welcome on in. How are you? Guys, if you're new to me, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. You can go to wickedpearls.ca to see what we have to offer. You can hang out. You can chat. You do not have to spend money to hang out with me in here. Take 2 for 2. Okay, 1, 2. 2 for 2. Ooh, that was a 5. All right, I'm going to flip my 4. It was a 7. No. All right, your turn. Comments and likes help me so much, as do shares. You can just click the little arrow, press copy link. You don't even have to send it to anybody. A 5 for 1. All right. You had a 5. All right. I'm going to trade out my 1, and I feel like I'm going to regret it. Ooh, a 6 for a 6. All right, what are we doing with your last one? I have 17 and you have 11. We're drawing. All right, let's draw for 3. You had a 1. No. You got a 10. Let's see. You had 11. That's 21. I have 17. Do I do it? Do I take your 1 and beat you? Totally doing it, because it is so not a real game. I had a 9. Woo woo. You're Kimmy, you're the loser. And I'm the winner, but that's okay. Around here, there is no losers. The price of the winning prize is still the price of the losing prize. You just get mixed up with different things. So instead of having to choose, do I want oysters tonight? Do I want pearl drops? You know, you can just play a game and have a little bit of everything. On our Shuck It or Chuck It game, which is our numbers game, our hidden numbers. It's called Shuck It or Chuck It on the site, but we call it Cast It or Cauldron It. This is a fan favorite. It is 50 US wands, and you choose a number 1 through 17. I read out the code that's in there. It is an $80 value. Regardless of what it is, you have one chance to say, yeah, I like that, cast it, or cauldron it, and then we choose again. So if you don't like it, we put it away and we get you another one. However, that second one is always yours. So this is a huge fan favorite. Welcome in, guys. How are you? How is everybody? And then we also got Twin It and the other one. Toss Up. Toss Up. You're done. Okay. Let's do Toss Up. So this is played with just the 10s through aces, but all 4 sets. And then I have another set of cards that's just half of all those. So I have a few different groups. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. This is your guys' hand. 4, 5. And it's a sequencing game. So the goal is to get your sequence first. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then this is the pickup and the discard. So now I have to go first. That's the rules. I'm starting with a 10. So I'm going to put it... Nope, that's not my 10 spot. This is my 10 spot. Ooh, I have a king. Kings are highest, aces are lowest in our games. Ooh, and another king. I can't use it. So it is done. So then you guys would take the king because you don't have your king out. You need it. And pull. Ooh, a jack. A queen. Are you guys going to sweep the board here? No, that's another queen. So you're out. I'm going to take your queen because I need it. No, not another queen. Okay. You guys can't do anything here, so you have to draw. That's a king. Again, can't do anything, so now I have to draw. I got an ace. Goes in my ace spot. Ooh, another ace. You guys are going to take that ace, aren't you? You totally are. Welcome in, guys. If you're new here, come say hi. Get those comments rolling. Let me know where you're joining from. That's a king. This is like taking forever. Can I get a jack? Can I? No! But you need that 10, so you take it and you made the sequence. There was the jack. So you guys would have gotten 1 oyster and 4 pearl drops on that one. Now, had I made the sequence, you guys would have gotten 3 oysters and 2 pearl drops. So you're still getting the same value. It's just you get a little mix up and you never know. So if you guys want to try that out, you can go to wickedpearls.ca. This game is called Toss Up. We have 6 games on the site, I think, at the moment. We have like 12 different games and some of them come and go and switch up. So I have to keep them all on my little game center here, but I can never remember until they pop up on my thing what we're playing, because you never know. You can even get 3 games and use code SAVE25 and save 25% on 3 games. So I saw somebody yesterday, she couldn't have an even number of games because she was trying to beat the pearl person. I thought that was cool. All right, and then this one is called Twin It. It is our memory game. So again, trying to shuffle these cards is like ridiculously hard because there's only 10 cards here. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Melissa. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Somebody pick 2 numbers to turn over. So the first round, we pick 2 numbers. Every round after that, we just go 1 at a time. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome on in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Believe it or not, we played this as a paid game the other night. Person got it first try. We were all shocked. You get 3 chances at finding your match. If you don't find it, don't worry. Of course, you're always getting the same amount here. So the first round, if you match on the first round, you get 3 oysters and 3 pearl drops. If you match on the second round, you get 4 oysters and 2 pearl drops. If you match on the third round, you get 2 oysters and 4 pearl drops. And if you match on the last round, you get 6 oysters. So we're just playing this for fun. There's no money here. You guys are just learning how to play the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who wants to try? Who wants to try? Oh, been trying to make sure I salt myself enough so that I have energy. I live the weirdest life. I swear I do. Like, my body is built backwards, and I have the weirdest stories. Yeah. All right, let's choose 3 and 6. 1, 2, 3. That was a queen. 4, 5, and 6. That was an ace. All right, second round. Does anybody else want to choose? Does anybody else want to try? I drink too much? I drink too much what? Water? I need to. That's all I ever drink is water. I have a health condition. Somebody give me a number, or I'm going to have to choose it. And I don't want to choose it. Okay, I'm going to choose 7. That's a 10. We have not seen a 10 yet. So let's choose a 10. No way! All right, so had I played this as a paid game, I would have gotten 4 oysters and 2 pearl drops. Hello, funky lady Quebec. Welcome in, or QC. I was just assuming it was Quebec. Hello, Daisy. How are you? Guys, if you are new, welcome. My name is Jill. We have pearls, we have oysters. Right now we're trying to do this challenge in June. So our headquarters put out a challenge for us to go live at least an hour a day, every day in June. Now I have a few days that I missed, but I can make them up as long as I have 6 hours between. So I'm going to try and get on tonight again. Just because it's a good day for it. So I'm going to try and get on tonight again when my hour's up. I still got like a half hour. We're still here for a while. What do you guys want to talk about? We can look at pearls if you guys want. We're getting new boxes. If you guys haven't seen them. So our boxes open like this. And then our jewelry is inside. But we're getting new boxes that open, so the pearl logo is up and down this way, and the box sits this way. And then this is up here, and there's another little piece down here, and they open like this. Super cute. I cannot wait till I get my first piece in. I have a few more pieces coming. I hope they come in the new boxes. I cannot wait. But yeah, we got pearls. We got these gorgeous big pearls. Well, I have a few. And then most of our pearls range in size from about 6.5 millimeters to 8 millimeters. Now, 7.5 is probably my favorite size to set, but I have set a lot of 7s. I also have set, this one is an 8.5, I think, that I set. That is perfect, Melissa. I, honestly, yeah, as long as people are just here to listen to me ramble. Mornings aren't really my time, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings right now, my little one's at school, so it just makes it a little bit easier. Late nights tend to be my time. I get the most viewers in here, but sometimes we gotta trick up an algorithm and try different things, and I can't always do evenings. Or I can't do a whole month of evenings. Look at this like olive pearl. Let's put it up. I just love looking through. Hello, Karen Tweets. Welcome in. I love looking through the different colors. They don't. So they do September to June. And then they have July and August off. So they will go back the Tuesday after. Look at that olive. That is gorgeous. Tuesday after Labor Day. And then they get out. Well, the high school, I think, gets out this week. The middle school, I don't know. I don't have a kid in the middle school at the moment. And then elementary school always gets out the last Thursday before the last Friday in June. So sometimes it's early and then sometimes it's late. How are you? Welcome in. If you guys are new, come say hi. I promise. I don't bite. I just like to talk. And I have 4 kids and my husband works away. And I'm a solo parent most of the week. And I'm bored. And I need people. I need people to talk to. And I have health issues. And I can't go out all the time. So I come here to talk to you guys, and it's fantastic. I love it. Yes. And then the great thing about it is because the US is mostly like goes back in and oh, it's always full, Karen. The only thing, loads of fun, thank you. The only thing I really have working against me right now is just my health, and we're working on it. We've got it figured out. Mostly, we're working on getting it level. Yesterday, I did not stop. I did so much work yesterday. And I still managed to make it live at night. So I was like, all right. I put this furniture together, all of this furniture, and then moved it out to my deck, completely set it up. So, and then I like washed my little one's hair. That's a lot. Took my kids on a lot of driving, and then came live. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's a fun life. My oldest is almost 19. So she's a lot of help. She can drive, she has a vehicle, you know, and then her job this year, she's actually nannying for triplets. And so they're actually like 6 months younger than my youngest. And so she sometimes takes them to work. Sometimes he goes for a couple hours. Me too, Melissa. It is the salt and the potassium. And yesterday I just kept eating salt like it was nothing. But the potassium pills are definitely helping too. Like the bottle says take one a day. Like I take 2 in the morning and 2 at lunch and 2 in the afternoon and 2 in the evening. But my chest doesn't hurt as much anymore, so that's good. I don't have that. I should go to the hospital and get it checked out feeling. I had to do that way too many times. And hey, Miss Nina. They're like, you're good. Your heart's healthy. I'm like, then why do I feel like I'm having a heart attack? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, really? It's POTS. So when I work out, my blood pressure drops through the floor. And when I stand up and start moving without acclimatizing to standing up, my heart rate shoots up and I go tachycardic. So it's like the most classic case of POTS. Everybody's kind of laughing about it, but it's so funny because everybody thought my blood pressure was high. Because I have white coat syndrome. So when I go to the doctor, my blood pressure jumps. Because doctors have not listened to me since I was little. I have had this since I was born. I have been struggling since at least 5. That's the time like I can first remember issues. I can first remember pain and crying over it. And it was always, oh, it's growing pains. Oh, it's this. Oh, you might end up with arthritis. I have a little bit of arthritis in my shoulders and my elbows based on a bone scan I had years ago. But yeah, and I was always told, oh, it's fibromyalgia, which, yes, is a real thing. All those things. Hey, Miss Brina. But being someone that has lived in my body for years, I feel like fibromyalgia and IBS and all those things, there's something underneath them. And a lot of people also have that idea. And so looking at it with POTS usually comes a form of Ehlers-Danlos or another connective tissue disorder, and then like mast cell. And so that explained literally everything about my life. I mean, I'm 40. I shouldn't be able to do this like it's nothing, you know? That's not normal. Neither is this. You know, so there's issues, but as long as I eat enough salt and I just take pink Himalayan sea salt, that's my favorite, and then the potassium pills, and as long as I'm taking that on a regular basis with lots of water, we're good. We're good. But then I'm on so many different meds. Some of them make me nauseated. Some of them make me, you know, all the things. So, but we're so close. I am so excited. I now have like I can work out again. I couldn't work out because anytime I'd even go for like a walk, I would end up sick in bed for 3 days. POTS. So it's POTS. It stands for postular orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And then there's like 3 different types. So there's neurogenic POTS, there's hypovolemic POTS, and there's another one. I probably have all 3 types. Most people do. But yeah, so the blood pressure dropping, that's the fun one. And I didn't know that. But so in December, I've been sick for years, right? And the last 4 years, even worse. But before COVID happened, so it wasn't related to long COVID. Which is why they have so much information on POTS all of a sudden, and why you might hear about it a lot coming up. But it is related to long COVID. So my mother-in-law called me the other day and she's like, so guess what? I got POTS. Or my doctor thinks I probably have it from long COVID, whereas I had it from birth. So yeah. And we think my kids all have it too, because they've been all showing symptoms since birth. But their symptoms have shown up in different ways. And so, yeah, they have a lot of weird diagnoses that doctors have never heard of. It's hilarious. Just because we found diagnoses for all these little symptoms, but once we put it together, I realized, oh, they need salt. So yeah, literally I tell people, yeah, I have to do less exercise and eat more salt. But I'm so excited. So I need a recumbent machine. I can use a bike, but it causes pain in other areas. So I really want a recumbent stepper, but they're pricey. So I'm going to ask my parents. Be like, Mom, Dad, please. But I love using that machine. And the only ones I can find in town are at the hospital. And I can get another referral back to the hospital program. That's where we realized what was the issue. But it's a limited program. It's only twice a week and it's only 8 weeks long. So, like I want to do the, full time, and exercise is part of the cure, but it can also be part of the issue depending on where you're at. So I also have strength training exercises I do and stuff like that, because I have to fix the muscles to stabilize the spine and everything. I dropped my mouse earlier, Sabrina, so, and the batteries went everywhere, so I'm gonna have to look on my phone. Because we know my iPad doesn't work at all. How far are we from a goal? Let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, if we can hit 3K in sales by July 11th, I told my big 2 kids, my teenagers, they could dye my hair whatever they wanted. Whatever design, whatever colors. And then if we hit 4K in sales by that same time, one of you is going to choose to add something, whether it be a hair color or like tinsel or something like that. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. My kids are super excited. I'm like 100 from like the next big one. The new ring. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. It's been a good month this month, actually. It's the whole going live every day. Which one? Are you wanting the one that loops or the other one? Let me look. So we got 2 new rings that dropped yesterday, guys. These 2, the Felicity and the Effie. Now don't look at the prices because I'm in Canada. The prices aren't the same as the US, but this one, the Effie or the Felicity? The Effie. Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's go into it. Isn't it gorgeous? And if you guys don't know, it is actually worn like this. Hello, Avery. I actually saw a TikToker. She's a big jewelry TikToker. She works for a big jewelry company. She had the same style ring. This second one also had the stones and there was no pearl. So I am. So I actually work for a company called It's Pearl Time. They're based out of Orlando, Florida. And it's a company that's based on shucking oysters. Now, oyster parties and shucking have been around since the 70s. This company is like 6-7 years old. It's owned by a single mom. and her daughter. They do it together, and she's a veteran. They are in Orlando, Florida, and I'm actually in northern BC. When they opened to Canadians last year, we opened for just over a year to Canadians, and they just weren't getting enough Canadians that wanted to do it. They were actually going to open a headquarters in Canada when we hit 300, but we just couldn't hit those numbers. So TikTok was going through a lot of things. TikTok is where we get our main push out, and so it was doing a lot of things, and it was not working for a lot of people. But yeah, it's gorgeous jewelry. Most of our jewelry is 0.925 sterling silver. They're high quality CZs, and then we have certified jewelers on staff at headquarters that will set your pearls, shine your pearls, and then your jewelry gets sent off. Hello, Julia. I am actually working, so I don't do joint lives. I don't. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And then we also have pearl drops, which is, oh, you guys are still on Prairie Vision? No. So at headquarters, our CEO, when they get new batches of oysters in from the suppliers, they will shuck a whole ton of them to check on quality, to check on colors. And then if I send in pearls, sometimes a pearl might have a flaw or the colors don't quite match. So we can actually request that they color match the pearls. And then they take the pearls that they have left over and they're like, they're all gorgeous pearls and we want to get them out to the customers. So they started making pearl drops. So they make these on site at headquarters. They bought a machine and everything. They've tried a few different things. They're actually going to come all in pink from now on, pearl time pink. You can get twins, triplets, singles. You can also get jewelry. We just got this ring the other day. You can get little charms for like charm bracelets, and you never know what comes out. Sometimes you even get pieces of jewelry they will never put on the site. Sometimes they'll order in a few pieces just to see if they like them, and then if they choose not to use them or if they just have them left over, sometimes they put them in the pearl drops. And so we found some really cool jewelry that way. I have a pair of earrings that way, but I have no clue where they are. I need to clean this room a little bit, but it looks good, right? I don't have any of the lights on in the back. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, welcome in. If you guys want to check anything out, you can go to wickedpearls.ca, wickedpearls.ca, or you can tap my face, tap again, and there's a clicky link. You're never required to spend money to hang out with me. Just being here, tapping the screen, putting comments, that helps me more than anything else. And like I said, I'm really here to chat with you guys, to hang out with you guys and do the fun things. I love doing the pearls. Thank you, Heather. How are you? I love doing the pearls and I love shucking, but really this is for my mental health, talking to you guys, hanging out with you guys. I love working, but I can't have a full-time job right now. And I can't even have a part, like I work at our local library part-time. I haven't worked at all in 2024 because I just haven't been able to. And so I love working, but I need a job that works for me. And this is the best I have at the moment. I can be it from home. I don't have to have people stopping by my house to pick stuff up, because I did used to have a crafting business. My kids sometimes come down and help when they're home. My husband will sometimes come and shuck. It's not his favorite, but he will do it. But yeah. Exactly. And that's all I'm doing. My boss, even when I signed on, I was like, look, like I'm doing this for my mental health. I'm doing it because I love to work and interact with people, but I can't hold a full-time job. And I'm like, I am never going to be one of the top salespeople. I'm just not. I don't have it in me. And if I ever was, I'd have to hire one of my kids full-time or something. So it totally is. And it's been a really interesting last couple of years between figuring out what's wrong with my physical health, but along with that, my doctor sent me to psych for a lot of like group therapy programs. She's like, if I don't do this, and then when if I don't do it and I send you to a specialist, they're just going to look at you and be like, it's your fibro, go away. They're not going to help you. And so she's like, no, we need to rule out your mental health. So I've done DBT, which is like a year-long intensive therapy. I've done CBT. I've done just talk therapy. I've done assertiveness training. And it's been really good. It's helped me heal. Been doing some other stuff as well that have helped. But what I have found is that I'm kind of at this like level where really I just need everything to come together, to fully, yeah. I feel joy now. I know that sounds silly, but I didn't know that there was a feeling that came with it. I'm considering that too. Like, there's a lot of stuff I'm considering, but right now the psych has me just doing appointments with her, which is unusual. Usually doing with a clinician in her office, but I guess I'm that messed up. Or she just likes my story. So my childhood, I guess, was really odd to a lot of people. But it was just more that my dad had different opportunities with his job. And so, right, we're all messed up. That's what I mean. Like, everyone is messed up. And yeah, right? Like, finally feeling that joy. I have those glimmers. I remember sitting camping a couple of years back. And my kids were chatting. My husband and I were playing cards. My other littles were like playing with some other kids in the campsite. And it was so perfectly like, this is us moment. And I just start bawling. And my husband's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm just so happy. And he's like looking at me and he's like, okay. And I'm like, this is it. Like, this is literally the moment. This is what we've worked for. This is all of those things. And it was just one of the most amazing feelings. And I still get them now every so often. And I want them more. I want them all the time, every day. But actually, one of the other things is that the more salt and potassium I take, like my body almost feels like it's floating. Like, I want to say it feels elevated without being elevated. You know what I mean? And that's literally just from having the right amount of hydration in my body in the right way. Yes, right? And it is. It's getting so much easier. My oldest had one of those, I'm 18, I want to yell at you and tell you everything you did wrong moments. And I didn't react the best right at the beginning, but it wasn't the worst, And for me, I really had to realize that it was just the reaction, and it was just because of how I grew up. Like, it was explosive, reacting, and it was like, and I'm like, nothing that you're telling me is stuff that I don't know. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, the goal has always been to do better. You're my oldest, of course. You're my practice kid. Like, that's not it. I always wanted to be the best parent, but I did all the research constantly, kept up with everything, constantly changed things. And like, I know you had a good life, kid. Like, you can be mad. I caused you trauma, 100%, but I was not abusive. Like, and it's just like, once we had that discussion, like, I'm here for you. Your life is yours. I just want to support you in your life. And once she really, listened to my side and let her side out, it has been a much better relationship. Like, and she's almost 19. And yeah, every day, like, she just comes and wants to hang out with mom and talk with mom. And so it's been really good in a lot of ways. It's helped me with my kids a lot, like just interacting with them. They all have a lot of anxiety issues too, so really helped them bring their anxiety levels down. Yeah, it's all been really good. It's just been interesting. And as soon as, like, the DBT, the best part of it for me was, it was long, it was hard. I didn't wrap my head around it for the first 6 months, but that's why you do a year of it. Once I really applied the dialectic, that they're two completely opposite things can both be true at the same time, right? That's what dialectic is. They can both be true at the same time. They might compete with each other. That doesn't make either of them wrong. And so once I really applied the dialectic, because they only seem to teach one side of things, and I went, okay, yes, that is good, and it doesn't work for me. And once I started applying it that way and really taking but out of my vocabulary and just making everything and, it has really helped all of us communicate better. You know, yes, I hear you're upset. You're allowed to be upset. And you still need to do your homework, you know, stuff like that. And it really has helped the kids even understand that I'm not trying to be mean to them. It's just where they're at right now, and it's what they have to do. And I've always been a choices parent. Like, do you want to wear your red pajamas tonight, or do you want to wear your blue pajamas? This is totally from another person that writes books. And, you know, I don't care if the kid chooses a red top and blue pants. They're wearing pajamas. That's the goal, you know. How are you doing, Kiwi Queen? And so the goal is always the thing. How we get there, sometimes I'm a little unconventional. Although my kids will still say, Mom, you always used to have us so lined up. And I'm like, I know. They would follow me like little ducks in the grocery store. And I often had extra kids or daycare kids with me. And so they would just be like all the way behind. What are you excited for? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's almost summer vacation here for my kids. My husband will be off tomorrow, so he'll be home for 6 days. The house is fairly clean, actually. My oldest also realized just how much help I need. She started watching those free cleaning videos where people go into houses that are very bad because of health issues and mental health. Mine is not that bad. But it has gotten cluttered in the last 4 years because I can't do anything, or I couldn't do anything. And so she's actually really been helping and offering, you know, she's been asking for a little bit of compensation, but that's fine. I'm okay with that, you know? So what are you excited for, Kiwi Queen? I want to be excited for you. Give me something to be excited about. If you guys are new here, welcome in. My name is Jill. We shack oysters for pearls that you can then set in jewelry. I keep you entertained for a while. Hi, Rain. How are you? Hi, Grace. Welcome in, you guys. We're doing our power hour for June. So we're doing an hour a day live for the month of June. Oh, what is it? Like a tattoo? What's gonna hurt that's gonna be big? Because I'm a little worried now. Hello, Paulo. But I'm excited that your birthday's soon. My 3 oldest all have their birthdays in the summer. I have one in July, one in August, one in September. My youngest is in March. My mom thinks it's hilarious because my husband and I are January and February, and he's March. So we have little, oh, thank you. You guys, honestly, your first one? That's just so excited. No, Rain, my oyster count is so messed up right now, and I probably have to buy some myself, so I'm just going to keep that to a minimum right now. I don't own the oysters. They are not mine when I get them. That's one of the lovely things about this company is they don't make us buy stock. I don't have to buy stock. And they give us a lot of opportunity to earn credits to the company that I can use for jewelry and I can use for you guys. And so that's really nice that way. No way! Yeah, Grace and Rain, sometimes they come on and say hi once in a while. Rain has actually played a lot of games with me in the past when it's been quiet, so. But yeah, I don't have to buy stock, but I don't own them. So if I do open them and they haven't been paid for, I have to pay for them. That's the only thing with the oysters, which is not a problem. I actually enjoy it that way. It keeps the extra shucking to a minimum. I always find it interesting when I hear my two older daughters' names. I don't say their names on live, so you won't hear them, but they're very unique. My second, less so than my first, but lots of people have them. And my kids were like, I'm the only one with this name. And now I'm like, guess what? You have other people. And they're like, oh. I get that. I got it. I'm smart. I can read between the lines, you know. Most days. Some days I can't. Some days we come on live, especially at night. If you guys come back tonight, yeah. Sometimes I forget everything I'm doing while I'm doing it. The middle of a sentence, I just drop out. What was I talking about again? Yeah, it's hilarious. And I go on tangents when I tell stories. So I'll be telling the story and then you'll go 7 different ways while I'm telling it. Conager? Ooh, that's an interesting name. I like that. You... Yeah, that's how I talk. So you're going to go on a ride in a story time with me and you go this way. And then you get told this story, and then you get told this story, and it's just an adventure. And then you realized you watched me for an hour, and it's time for me to get off. That's just how it goes. I just like talking. But you know what's funny? I actually have selective mutism. And you're like, what? I actually love public speaking and teaching and selling and all those things, but when I feel overwhelmed or stressed or in a place I'm not comfortable with, I won't talk. And it's not that I don't want to, it's that literally my head will not let me. One of my kids has it as well, much worse than mine, but whew, it's been interesting learning about myself. All these things I didn't know that probably would have made my younger life a whole lot easier, you know, but right. I don't understand being angry or petty or mean for the sake of it, you know? Like, I understand sometimes you gotta be a little, but for the most part, I'm here to have fun and be kind and chat and talk and, you know, all the things. So yeah, if you guys are new, thank you, welcome, hi, hit that follow button. Because I am on every day this month, and then we'll be doing Thursdays and Sunday nights, Thursday nights and Sunday nights coming up. But we're gonna add some more lives because I'm liking this power hour thing. I don't stay on much longer than the hour when it's not my usual shucking time, just because I have other stuff going on. But you know, we're gonna get there. So we got 3 minutes, you guys. Usually I do like 4 or 5 because I like to go a little. I like to go a little over. Hello, Angela. And then, yeah, I'm going to get my little one from preschool. It's his second to last day. His last day at the preschool. And then on Friday, they're going on a field trip. And my husband's going to be home, so he's going to go with them. My little is so excited. And then he starts kindergarten in September. I'm excited, but a little sad. Because, you know, I'm excited to have all the kids in school. I'm at that point where it's like, I am done with babies. Done. I do not want to go back there again. I already started over once. Like, I do not want to go back there again. The husband's been, so there is no more babies. And I'm just ready for that older kid stage. I agree. But I really am. I thought I was more of a baby person, and I love babies, don't get me wrong. Babies, I love toddlers. I know I'm nuts for saying that, but 2 and 3-year-olds are literally one of my favorites. Because they're so easy to deal with once you know how to deal with them. I do that all the time, Kiwi Queen. Especially if I'm trying to clean the house. You give a mom a mop, she'll just give you a messier house. All the time. So I've started utilizing it to my advantage in different ways. Instead of like just cleaning something, It's just when I leave a room, I'm like, what things can I take with me to the next room that I'm going to? That's all I've done. And it's helped a lot because I forget things. And I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. So I like everything in sight, but then everything gets cluttered and that's not good either. So, and then my mother, it is, especially like I'm terrible for leaving water bottles or cups or plates everywhere. It's or my kids. Puzzle piece time. But you know, like my husband's like, you have $30 worth of bottles in your bedroom. I'm like, it's not that bad. So, you know, that's my issue. So I've been really focusing on everything back to the kitchen. Thank you for the share. Hi, how are you? Is that like a disco ball or a CD? Oh, there are times. See, that's the thing is I have tried journals. I have tried notepads. I have notepads everywhere in the house with pens so I can remember and write things down. I have an iPad that I use the notes on a lot that I carry with me around. I have my notes pad on my phone that I use a lot to remember things. I will open up my phone to write in the notes and forget what I'm doing once it's open. Thank you, Allie. How are you today? How are you? But yeah, it's fun. Brain fog. Part of it is having 4 kids because, you know, have you ever seen the meme that's like your brain on no kids and it's a perfect egg, and then your brain on 3 kids and it's a smashed egg, and like, yeah. Well, your brain on 4 kids, there's no egg left. It's just crumbs, you know? So, and then you add age. Exactly. And then you add age and health issues on top of it. I never understood where people were like, I'm old, I can't do that. Now I understand. But, you know, you really do lose the ability to do some stuff. So, whatever. Including having the capacity to learn. And that's the interesting part, is that I love learning. I'm always learning. I'm always trying to, you know, find something new. I'm full of useless, like a lot of useless information about like a lot of things, but not a lot of information about things. Hey, Kaylee. To watch 3 more? Oh no, Heather. Oh no. Okay, so I love having my house full of kids. Usually I have 4. I usually have at least 2 more in the house. Sometimes like 10 more. You never know. And my older 2, it's not a problem. Their friends just walk in the house. They do whatever they want. They clean my house half the time because they know I need help. They're so awesome. They really are. And then my second oldest, her friends, same thing. They just come over. I never know who's going to be here. It's the younger ones that I have a harder time because I have to be more on with those ones and help more. But number 3 is getting a little bit easier. I don't really have to interact with them much anymore. So your patience is smart. Yeah. Well, I used to teach swimming lessons. Like, I used to teach them to adults, to kids, to babies, like 0 to 99. I taught first aid courses, you know, all that stuff. I had so much patience when I was younger. Now I really have to dig deep for that patience. I have to pause and take that breath and put a smile on my face, even if I'm forcing it, and be like, what do you need? How are we going to take this? Can we take a breath? You know, because it is. Your patience just goes down so bad. What are we praying for? I missed something. Oh, yeah. Your sanity. That's what we're praying for. Thank you for the follow, you guys. You're awesome. You're so awesome. I think we've done our hour for the day. Let me check. I gotta go to a different screen. We have. So I'm going to hope to be back on tonight. We all do, right? We all need a little love and a little help and a little good thoughts and prayers. I agree. We're going to be back on tonight It might be late. It was late last night. It might be late tonight. But did I see the movies Bad Boys? I might have, but if I did, it was like when it first came out. It's been a while. My husband and I watch a lot of movies when we're bored, but we don't always watch them. So it was so amazing hanging out with you guys too. I really appreciate everybody just coming in and chatting and making this hour just fly. Like, it really does. It makes it so much easier. All right, I'll be back on tonight and definitely back on tomorrow. Tomorrow night we'll be back on at 7 p.m. Pacific or 6 p.m. Pacific. Definitely. You too, Heather. You too. I love chatting with all the girls. All of them. Bye, guys.